You know, if you see a successful black man who has money,
Uh-huh.
close by his side is a snow bunny, and I don't think it's the white men that's the problem. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's the white
You
women.
think I know one thing. When it's a missing white woman, news stations put it up everywhere, and they have searches everywhere for him.
This is Mike from Illinois.
Mike from Illinois. Have you called before?
100% a conservative, my man.
Conservative. It's hard to say.
I'm Mike from Illinois. Remember, the first time I called was about the white women.
Oh my gosh! And you know what? I've been looking at that a little bit. I don't know. It's hard to say that. I don't know. I mean,
White liberal women.
yeah, white liberal women. Yeah, I don't know. I think the most powerful, if we want to pick a race and a gender, is still the white male. They still put policies. They still the richest men in the world. They still movers and shakers. And when you look at businesses and stuff and corporations, I'm not talking about the small fish. I'm talking about the big, huge fish. It's still white male.
Well, Mike, what I talked about in particular was how when we talk about minorities and
I see what you're saying.
the single person or group of people that's holding minorities down, and I argue the white woman.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, now I see what your point. Yeah. Flojo tells me, Mike, use the word SA, not the full word, and you don't get strike. Oh, okay, yeah. I need to use these words like K and SA, so I won't get warnings and strike. Yeah. Yeah. You know what you said? So the white male, you said white female. I mean, white female with liberal. You know, it could be because they become friends with the black female, and they hype them up behind the scenes. This is my theory. The white female.
Well, I think the problem. I think the problem with white liberal women is that they're so elitist that they really think that minorities are beneath them and that they're put on the earth to virtue signal and that they are here to help them. and they can't make it without them. Like they really are covertly immensely racist. They just don't see it. They look at minorities like they're less than. I mean, if you listen to white women that are liberal speak, it's sickening when you sit back. And if you would just replace their face and their voice with a white man saying that, and you would think, wow, man, what a racist POS. But they come from a place of quote unquote caring, and you know they're virtue signaling, right? Like it's all about their narcissism. And white women are some of the most narcissistic beings on planet Earth, in my opinion. I'm a white male, by the way.
Right. I remember you.
I'm not talking out of school. It's just my opinion, and I think. When people say, and I've heard some of your guests fire back at me and know that, and was kind of mad that I said that and kind of and thought that I had some racial undertones. It's like, no, man, I'm just calling my people out for who they are. and I don't think it's the white men that's the problem. I think it's the white women. You look at the voting. You look at the voting, and the voting is terrible. I mean, they white women pretty much single-handedly elected Mondani. When you look at the voting block, when you look at what happened with Joe Biden, what happened? That was white women. If not for Hispanic and Black African Americans males and Hispanic males, Donald Trump wouldn't have been reelected this time because the white women were in full force against him.
Right.
White women will and I say repeal the amendment that gave them the right to vote. I'm sorry. Get back in the kitchen making sandwiches. Okay, and quit divorcing, quit having kids out of wedlock.
Well, okay.
Quit showing yourself on the internet. Quit fishing for likes and be good women and good mothers and good sandwich makers. And I mean, I'm obviously being facetious talking about the sandwiches and stuff. Yeah. But I mean the other stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm definitely, stay at home with your kids, be a good wife. The problem with white women in general, and it's just generation of women is it's all about their happiness and not about the family. The kids aren't first. It's all about them being happy.
Yeah. You know what? I was thinking when you were talking, I got FloJo here. She says America has put white women on a pedestal like they need protection all the time. I know one thing, when it's a missing white woman, the news stations put it up everywhere and they have searches everywhere for them. They don't do that for any other person but a white woman.
No, they don't. And you know what?
They get lost all the time.
When you look at
when you look at
Mike, when you look at all of the in Illinois, right? You can look this up, man. You can Google this and do some research, and you'll find it real quick that I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
When they talk about affirmative action, and they talk about equal opportunity and things of that nature, where they are trying to get minorities in, they have classed the white woman as a minority. And you look at the contracts and it's rich white liberal men who have their women on their businesses, and they are the ones that are getting the reaping the benefits of this diversity and inclusion, this DEI. It is white women.
Wow.
It's not minorities.
I believe you.
And it's a fact.
Yeah. I believe in a sense.
Same thing in California.
Yeah, I'm about to say in California, it seems like the DEI was a lot of women, and there were white women that were gay.
Yes.
You know what? Tell me, there were white gay women. I think one lady was a gay black lady. But anyway, I thought it was funny. I thought it was like, also I was thinking about, it seemed like these athletes, black athletes, it's even some Hispanic athletes, they get a white woman and they feel like they've made it, I guess. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
It's because I really believe that minorities have, and I think that it's pushed by media, and I think that it's very intentional. I think minority men are really pushed to kind of not like themselves, and I hate to say that, but I think they're pushed to not like their women. I think that it is an intentional, systematic way to break down the black and Hispanic community and make it a whole different race. And I go in lengths with this stuff, and somehow it makes me sick. And I point it out, and people want to say, well, you're racist. No, I'm not racist for pointing out that you are having more mixed mulatto children than you're having black kids or white kids combined.
No, it's crazy.
That's,
it's crazy.
Do you care about your heritage?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, it was crazy. I think it might have been the Denver Nuggets. It was an NBA team, and all their girlfriends and wives were non-black.
Right. If you see a successful black man who has money, close by his side is a snow bunny.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
It's just the way. It's just the way that it is, man. Yeah. And white women are their whole lives they're raised in school to believe that there's this patriarchal bad thing with white men, and that they have to save the black man. It's weird. I'm telling you, man, it is completely weird.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just thinking. I'm looking at your side of the view, and I'm trying to prove your facts by seeing the things that we're talking about with the hires of DEI, the athletes, and then also in politics with the stuff that's going on in politics here. Because I watched this lady. I think her name is Gabrielle Spansberger. And it's just the most weird thing. She was competing with another black lady. She was a Republican. And she didn't even answer the damn questions. Stamberger didn't answer the questions. Nope. And everyone was supporting her. I said, that was the most baffling thing. She did not answer any of the questions during the debate. And it was just
not at all.
She shouldn't have won this on that alone. She didn't answer anything. I guess it seemed like she knew she was going to win. And
here's another thing that I'll put, the white liberals, especially the women, are sure really fast to point out that we elected the first black president. No, you elected the first mulatto president. You didn't elect a black guy because what is the highest level that a black guy's ever gotten to? A Republican made Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas is the highest seat in government that a black man has, a black man with a black mother and a black father has ever achieved. And that was by Republicans. Yeah. You will never see a Democrat put a full black man in the president of the United States. You'll never see one run for the president and get even a serious sniff because at their core, they are racist, evil people. Yeah. And on that, Mike, I'm going to let you go. I love you, brother. I just was scrolling through and seeing you, man. I ain't talked to you in about a month or so. I had to, my Illinois team lost today, man. I was a little sad.
Oh, man.
I seen you, man. Yeah, they lost. They was down by 4 and then a couple fouls at the end trying to catch up. But they had a hell of a run to the Final Four. But, Mike, we love you, brother. Keep fighting a good fight, man, and God bless you.
God bless you, too. Thank you. Well said.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, my gosh. That was a great call. That was Mike from Illinois there. I see Supremely Vision here. It says the caller is passive-aggressive racist host, wait a minute. Is being agreeable. I'm being agreeable. Host is soft dude. I don't know if I'm a soft dude. I think if someone is nice to me, I'm nice. It is eventually. Is it like the mirror thing here? I reflect what I get there supremely. I don't know. What do you mean? I mean, he's saying his opinion. What do you want me to do? Jump on his opinion? Come on now. And being racist, I'm being nice. Listen, he's speeding out fast. The media has done a great job of putting a white woman as the face of beauty. If you don't look at that, turn television, you'll see it. I see tons of black women wearing someone else's hair or some synthetic hair to look like they have good hair and long, straight hair. This is the most, or when I say good hair, they're putting chemicals in their hair to make it look like, straightening their hair with chemicals to have like a softer grade of hair. Or they're wearing weaves. I'm not making this up. I didn't make them do it. This is what's going on. This is what's going on in America. I mean, it is. That's what's going on right now in America here. You can't fault for Mike from Illinois saying that. Don't get mad at me that he was touching on something. Maybe you call me supremely. Give me a call, man. I'm easy. Like Sunday morning here. As a caller, as a host, I don't put a bark at someone and listen just to strike a chord with the fabrics of something. If I believe it's true, I say it is. It's good points in everything. As my president said, it's good people on both sides. And y'all don't even play the whole video when that's said. You didn't play they don't play the whole video. Just play that little short. And I hear people quoting that over and over again, but there's so much more that he said to that.
David Duke just joined.
You have it? Okay, I'm being told we have it. Thank you. Run it, please.
Excuse me. To protest? Excuse me. They didn't put themselves down as you. And you had some very bad people in that group. But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
That was President Trump saying that very fine people were marching alongside neo-Nazis and skinheads and white supremacists.
I've condemned neo-Nazis. I've condemned many different groups, but not all of those people were neo-Nazis, believe me. Not all of those people were white supremacists. And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists, okay?
This is a president who said there were, quote, very fine people on both sides in a Charlottesville neo-Nazi Klan march in Charlottesville, and his infamous reference to very fine people. There were, quote, very fine people on both sides of that Charlottesville, Virginia march. And candidate Trump, I tried to get him 3 times to condemn David Duke. He wouldn't do it.
Well, you've got David Duke just joined, a bigot, a racist, a problem. I mean, this is not exactly the people you want in your party.
A lot of people think that he has a soft spot in his heart for, or at least won't condemn, white supremacists.
As I said on Saturday, we condemn in the strongest possible terms this egregious display of hatred, bigotry, and violence. It has no place in America. Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups that are repugnant to everything we hold dear as Americans. We are a nation founded on the truth that all of us are created equal.
I got Monica Cunningham. How you doing, Monica? Monica, whatever, sir. You're not winning. You at this thing, you might as well give it up. Please, Monica, I'm just getting started, girl. I'm like 6 months deep, girl. Wait till I get a couple more years in me. Wait till I get a couple more years, Monica. Monica, I hope you hear me real good. Wait till I get a couple more years. I'm going to be better. I'm going to be stronger, be better. And I'm going to be better with this technology, too. I got Brian here. It says, say, the guy calling someone racist is supreme. Raven, what's going on? Raven says, my partner in the DSS is a black man, and I would consider him my best friend. See? I love that. Love that. Here we go. Supremely says here, what about the military man that got sacked by Hexelf? What about it? Listen, you need to obey your orders there. You know, hey, I don't know. Listen, if you want to listen to the City is Six and say that disobey your lawful order, then hey, listen, you weep what you sow sometimes in that says. Love this. Someone says, I love this. 5. Shelbo? Yeah, I like that hair. Monica, I see here. I'm serious about the hair situation there. It saddens me. It saddens me when I see that. And now and it's the flip side of that. I sometimes see these lips injections as well too, and these big butts now for these. They have what they call them, BBLs or something going on, and breast implants and everything. This is superficial. Eyelashes. Oh my gosh, makeup and all this stuff. You get mad when I say this reality of just being simple. We don't even know what we're looking at sometimes. Let's see here. I see Jacob Morgan here says the Democrats have a 17% approval rating with his home party. I got a phone call. Got a fish on the line.